Hello and welcome to my director's commentary of my award-winning short film, Fool's Gold. I wanted to do this because I put a lot of work and thought into every part of it, and I thought it might be kind of fun to give you a behind the scenes of what I was thinking at the time, or maybe some stories while we were shooting. Also, just a little quick preface, the guidelines of this competition were that you had to make a short film in 2 minutes or less, and you had to incorporate a locket somehow. So yeah. Alright, here we go. Whoosh. So yeah, I put a lot more thought into every part of this than I have into anything else before. Like Ups and Downs, my last year's short film, I really just went out there and filmed. It was just a lot more discombobulated than this was, and I actually had a shot list for every single shot. And one of the cool things about this is we had a location in mind. We kind of built the story around the fact that we wanted a chase in downtown Charleston. And then I did a similar thing here that I did with Ups and Downs, where I actually brought the title into this one, but still that kind of like an object moves and the title comes. The title itself, I'm just so happy about. We had planned the story. We were like, all right, we're gonna have a chase, and then there's gonna be a twist at the end where it's like, oh, it was the wrong one, they got away. And I was trying to think of ideas of, all right, what's something with like an O in it, or something that I can use the locket in. While I was brainstorming, I thought of Fool's Gold, and I was like, what if the locket was open and then that's the two O's? And it just worked out so good. That's my sister.
Agent 14, do you copy?
And that's my
Affirmative.
voice.
I'm in position.
Good. The package is en route. And I don't need to remind you that if this got into the wrong hands.
Worldwide destruction?
Good luck, Agent.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. So this establishing shot, we're in the Battery in downtown Charleston. I didn't notice it while editing, but I think my mom pointed it out because we watched this like 1,000 times over. In this establishing shot, Lacey's actually in it. It's really small there, but she's actually like doing a little dance or something, and I did not see it at all, but it goes so fast you wouldn't even notice it. Something I had to do is I had to decrease the saturation a little bit, because we went filming 2 days, and both days were just so beautiful and colorful and vibrant, but for like the mood we were trying to get, I had to tone it down a lot in editing, and so it's a little more grayscale. I had 2 of these Canon Vixia HF G50s. One of them I had on a tripod, and then one I had on this big gimbal that really stabilized everything. I added my voice afterwards as like a dark, menacing voice. I really love this shot where, you know, it's moving with her, it's nice and steady. The only thing about this shot that I couldn't really fix is that for a split second, there's this little girl running like down the path that you can see her in the corner there. And she's not in the next shot at all, so it's like she disappeared. And there was a lot of stuff like that because, you know, we don't have extras or anything. We were just filming in Charleston, and people would walk in and out. That's a big thing about this one, was driving to Charleston to do it. It just makes it feel a lot bigger than just like filming in my neighborhood. There's the gazebo. Then I walk in as a different
Lovely
character.
day, isn't it?
For those willing to see it.
Alright. Bam. Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. This whole opening part took about all of the first day because it's just so intricate. This shot right here. Okay. So we used like an iPhone 13, I think, my mom's phone. Apple has like this whole new cinematic mode now, which basically means that you can film something and then afterwards you can like change what's in focus. When we get there, it actually like focuses on this area that's out of focus, but for now, like we're the only ones in focus and they're out of focus, and it goes so fast you wouldn't even like recognize. But this is the same shot. They're there making the exchange. We had like an action and we went at the same time, and it's pretty epic. Walk away, slow motion, and then bam. That's one of my favorite shots. because it's the same shot of her as before. I walk away, she walks away, but the evil agent is just standing right there, and the music, bam. Then it gets more tense. This guy, we're walking down, I don't know why, but he like moonwalks away. You can see my mom there. He's like, bam, bam, oh no.
I've been compromised.
What?
They're here.
And then the chase starts. The one weird thing is that it happens quick and now mom's gone. But, you know, these are just little nitpicks. So all of that we just watched was the first day of shooting. Part of this chase, I wanted to make sure that there were a lot of unique shots, that you're not just seeing the same thing over and over again. So, you know, you have them running over, you have them running up, you have this one shot of like following like from behind. She is holding the locket the whole time. If you freeze it and look really close, you can see it. But it's hard to see when it's like going super fast. And I wanted to do a scene where she like jumps up on like a ledge that's there and the locket be like hanging right there, and then the evil agent almost grabbed it, but we couldn't get that because the ledge was too high, and I was literally trying to have my sister step on me to get up, and it just didn't work. We're in a different part of Charleston. Oh, this shot. So this was the first time I've really used like the 360 camera. You just put it there, and then afterwards you can move it however you want it. It just films everything. And this was so cool. You can kind of tell the camera has like changed, but it doesn't look like grainy or crappy or anything. It looks good, and her running over it, that was such a good shot, and I'm so glad it worked out. I really like this part. I'm just running with them with the gimbal, and then we got closer. We put a GoPro on her here. This shot, this is my favorite shot. You know, there's a lot of really good ones, but this is my favorite shot of the whole thing, because I knew the pineapple was there. I knew it had this like circular thing, and I knew that this was a shot that I pictured and envisioned, and then I was able to make it a reality, and it looks so cool. You see them running, although we were only able to like shoot it once, because as you can see there's like a bunch of people down there, and I think one of them like yelled at my sister and Malaya and were like, hey, watch out for the kids, or something like that. That was a cool transition, and then it's kind of a transition there. What we really wanted to do is we wanted to have like a lot of the staples of Charleston. So as you've seen, like the cobblestone and then Rainbow Road, we just really wanted to put like the audience in the city, and I think it worked really well. So these parts, this is back to day one. The rest of that was day two, but this is day one. And then we just used the drone here for the following shots. Dad was flying the drone like up high away from everyone, and then this guy walks up and is like, you almost hit me with that drone. And it's like, it was nowhere near you, but okay, buddy. So this is the big exchange. This was the big stunt of it. And here, she was kind of just supposed to glaze my shoulder, but she full out like ran into me. We actually had to come reshoot this on day two. There was a continuity issue, so we had to have Malaya back further so that it made sense for the next shot. But yeah, she just full out ran into me. Oh yeah, this is me again. I play like 3 characters in this, but I tried to hide my face in this so that, you know, you couldn't really tell. The music. I was really happy also with the music in this. Music is very, very important to me. It just sets the mood, and it matters a whole lot, and I think the music worked out really good. Here I am just laying on the ground. And then she gets it. Oh, and that focus. The camera did autofocus that, but it did it perfectly because it's like focused on her hair and then bam, and there's nothing in there. And her look of disgust is perfect.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Bam. My only like regret or something that I wish I could have done differently, I wish I could have made this like even longer, because originally this was even shorter than it was, and we sent it out to a couple friends and we're like, what do you think of this? And their main critique was that I didn't really get the twist at the end, or I didn't know what was happening. It was too quick, so I lengthened it. I still think it went like a little too fast, but I still think in the end it turned out like a pretty cool twist. And then this shot and the slow-mo, she had a locket. Yes. Then I really love it loops back to the beginning, fool's gold, and it goes out. So yeah, that was pretty much fool's gold. It turned out really awesome. I'm really, really happy with it. And of course I'm so thankful that, you know, it actually won again, because watching through some of the other short films, I'm not kidding, there was a lot of really good competition this year. God just made a way again, and I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful that he's allowed me to, you know, pursue filmmaking and continue to do well in it. And I can't wait to see what's next. And I'm really excited, super happy with it, and super thankful to my family and God and Malaya and everyone who helped me work on it. So please do let me know if you enjoy stuff like this. I've been kind of thinking about maybe doing some movie reviews or something, just because, you know, the world of film and cinema is what I want to go into, and I just have a lot of fun talking about it and going through it. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless and goodbye.